I will be evaluating the source of this website, and so at first glance it looks like a very legitimate website. It's like a foundation, it's .org, but as you get further into it, it really pushes how coal ash is like a very, very positive. And so if you're doing something about the effects of coal ash, this would be definitely on the positive side. But when looking at who made it, I immediately looked up the director, Thomas A. Rowe, and you can see that he is a Republican, and definitely is not a non-biased source. And then when you go into the Heritage Foundation, which is the publishers, you can see that it is a conservative think tank, and is definitely geared to make these stats and data about conservative ideas and helping conservatism, as the use of coal and fossil fuels are definitely, or using more coals and fossil fuels are definitely is a conservative view. So there's definitely a little bias going on, and so as you look through it, you can see that it says basically all positives. There's a little negative of how it's detrimental to it, but when looking at it laterally, you can see that they do give this Democratic congressman to maybe create two sides of the story. But when you look up the National Rural Electric Cooperative Association and how he is the CEO, you can see that it's basically an electric company that thrives on the use of coal, and so it's very obvious to see that there's bias in the fact that they are going to want people to think that coal creates a lot of benefits, or coal ash creates a lot of benefits, and so the use of coal is not that bad. And even just looking at the bottom, they also don't cite anyone. They say that this originally appeared at the Daily Signal. So that's that idea of the more it comes from not the direct source, the more bias can come of it. And then even on the bottom, you can see how there's definitely a right-wing ideas of how the green agenda is going to devastate the economy, and the green agenda being a democratic idea. And so you can definitely see that there's a lot of bias. And so if you were conservative and you did believe that using coal would help the economy and that it's not that bad, I think going into it, you could definitely see how you could definitely be more inclined to believe that coal ash is just this amazing product, and you can skip over the fact where, like right here, that it contains toxic metals. And so that's where the cognition kind of point comes from, and the fact that if you are are looking for these ideas and you are with these ideas, like you're a Republican, it definitely makes it a lot harder to say that this is not biased and it's not true, and that you need to do more research on the topic and probably choose a different source.